Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to be showing you a whole bunch of new armor sets that were added to Tears of the Kingdom, and if you've seen the previous video, this is just part 2. Alright, let's get into it. So the first armor set I want to talk about is the Mystic set. This is what it looks like. It's basically, you're a bloopy, and they give the effect rupee padding. So to demonstrate that, I'm going to come to this choo-choo over here. Let's have all our sages disabled so we can doesn't instantly die. So, as you expect, if we didn't have any armor on, we wait for him to hit us, he's going to do half a heart. We put the mystic armor on and wait for him to do it again. Notice we're going to lose 10 rupees. So instead of taking damage, this makes you lose money instead, which is very helpful if you have a large supply of money. But I mean, I think it looks cool. I wouldn't use it because, I mean, you have all those hearts up there for a reason. And also another demonstration, the more damage that an enemy does to you, the more rupees you are going to lose. So if we were to get hit by this guy, see, we're gonna lose 360 bucks because he does way more. So yeah, see there, I just lost another 360. Let's get out of here before I go completely broke. So yeah, that is the mystic armor. So now, obviously, you can't upgrade this because there would be no point in upgrading the defense because it just gives rupee padding, so you can't upgrade it. It stays as 3, and so that means there isn't a set bonus. You can't upgrade it. There's no benefits like that. And then where you find it, you actually have to buy it from this merchant Kilton. Here, once I get out of here. Let's fuse a rocket to my shield real quick. Out of there. So Kilton is a merchant that can be found in a lot of different places around Hyrule. At night, kind of like Kilton. It's Colton and Kilton, they're brothers apparently. So outside Lookout Landing, he spawns like right over here. So if we were to make a fire until night. Okay, so we woke up at night. There, that campfire. You can see here he is right over here. Alright, as we're gliding over, it looks pretty similar to Kilton's the other guy in Breath of the Wild who would sell you stuff. So if you haven't gotten the Mystic clothes yet, they're going to be on little armor stands right where I'm standing. The pieces that you haven't obtained. And then when you speak to him, there's going to be an option to trade. I have already gotten all of his stuff, and I just have to give him the other 101. But you have to trade in Booble gems, which can be found in caves. Booble frogs. I'm sure you've seen one before. Anyway, I've cleared out a lot of caves around the region to try and get all the stuff, and I will put the list up on screen right now of all the items he gives you, because you just have to trade him like 3, and then he'll give you like 3 key balls or something, and then he just scatters the mystic armor in. The headdress is the last item you can get. So yeah, so you get the shirt, then you get the pants, then you get the head from Colton. So yeah, that is the mystic armor. Moving on. Alright, the next armor we're going to be talking about is the Froggy Armor. Now, all it does is make you look like a frog. Pretty funky. And the added effect is slip resistance, which just makes it so you can climb slippery walls a little easier. I think it adds like one extra hand grab. I'll put a display on screen in a minute of the difference. And how you get it is from Tracy here. It's normally sits on these posts right here, and then you have to do her quest, Potential Princess Sightings. I think I've already done this. I'm not sure if there's a main quest or not. Yeah, I think it's a Potential Princess Sightings. So you have to go around to every stable in the whole entire world and find Pen, the Rita buddy. I'm not sure where he is right now. He's by a different stable. And you have to find him and do his quest. There's a whole bunch of like all these ones. All these quests right here are all part of them. And then for every 4 quests you do, I think, you get 1 piece of the Froggy Armor. So you have to do all 12. I think there's 12 in total. You'll have to figure that out yourself. But yeah, there's one at every stable. Well, not every stable. There's like, I'm pretty sure the Lakeside stable doesn't have one. And yeah, some of them don't have any, but most of them do. So that is how you get the Froggy Armor. So here, let's do the comparison of Rainy Slippery. Right, as you can see, here is a side-by-side comparison of Link climbing with and without the Froggy Armor. So basically, my mic went out for this part. I was just going over the set bonus, which is it just makes you not slip ever at all, so it's not just a certain amount of grips. And I messed around for a second. So yeah, sorry about that. Back to the video. The next armor set we are going to be talking about is the Of the Depth, or is it Of the Depths? Yeah, Of the Depth set. So this set you can buy from bargainer statues. 1, 2, 3. These 3. And with pose, as you can see, they're kind of expensive. But as you can tell, my 3 little extra gloom hearts up by the rune button, these are extra depth or gloomable hearts. So that gloom out there, let's go out there and I can show you. Alright, so here we're at the gloom. As you notice, if I stand on it without this armor, it'll just gloom my normal. Oh, come on, man. I'm trying to film for a video. Whenever you touch that, yeah, see, so it's just damaging my normal health. And since I'm in the overworld, it'll come back. But if I put on this armor and wait for the hearts to ungloom, they always start ungloomed, which is weird. Come on. Alright, there we go. So see if I walk on this. Ah, dude. See how it's glooming my blue hearts instead? And see when I walk off, they just naturally regenerate. It doesn't matter where you are. You can be all the way underground in the depths, or you could be wherever and it'll auto restore. So this is great for walking around and exploring in the depths because you don't have to worry about walking on gloom. And yeah. So the set bonus for this armor is Gloom Attack Resist, which just gives you an extra heart and makes it so when enemies hit you, like depths enemies that inflict gloom damage, it'll take from the stock of 4 hearts instead of your normal health. And yeah, so that's useful. So then you get 4 for the set bonus. And then location. So if you remember back by Lookout Landing at the bargainer statue sold all 3 pieces. And that's only because I have found the other bargainer statues in the depths. So the locations of all of them, so there's obviously the first one in here. You can talk to it and it'll help you find the locations of them. I wouldn't recommend that. You can just watch the video. So talk to that guy. He'll give you 1 piece of the dark armor. So they alternate between giving you a new piece of the dark armor and a new piece of the depths armor. So, you obviously talk to this one first. Then there's one right here, Plains Bargainer statue. It's like right next to the Riverside Stable and the Ductadiat Light Route, I think is how you say it, right here. And also, you don't have to go talk to this one to buy the tunic. To buy the Tunic of the Depths, once you talk to this, it'll unlock the Tunic of the Depths here. So you don't need to worry about that. So there's one there. There is one right next to the Construct Factory where you find Minoru, right here, underneath the Spring of Wisdom, the Wellspring of Wisdom, Wellspring of Courage, sorry, right here. There's another one over here, the Wellspring of Wisdom, which is above the Spring of Wisdom, obviously, right here. There's another one right underneath the Spring of Power, Wellspring of Power, right here. There is one right here, Cliff Bargainer statue, right underneath the temple, or the Forgotten Temple. Still haven't been there. Here. And then there's one more right here, the Great Abandoned Central Mine. You have to like kind of go down some stairs and go underground. Yeah, go down these stairs and then it's kind of like underground. And then you have to do a quest on the Great Plateau where you throw eyes into all 4 chasms. I'll probably make a video on that or go watch the Austin John Plays video. That's a good video to watch about this. Once you complete his quest, he'll give you a reward and you unlock it. So, yeah. And then notice I gave 7, which only unlocks 1, 2, 3, and then 3 of these pieces, and then the other 2 of the dark. You can also buy the old champion's tunic from the bargainer statues, which is how you get that. So yeah, that is the of the depths armor. Let's move on. Alright, so those are all the new armor sets in Tears of the Kingdom. There's a bunch of singular new pieces of armor that I'm going to be going over. So this one I'm wearing right now, can you tell what it is? That's right, it's right down here, the well-worn hairband. So without the hairband, Link's hair will look like this. And when you put the hairband on, it'll put it in that ponytail from Breath of the Wild. This is what Link's hair from Breath of the Wild would look like. So, yeah, it's not considered armor. It gives 0 defense. It just changes your look if you like the hair better. I think it just takes up space for wearing a helmet, personally. But yeah, if you like it, you can get it. Not really noticeable difference. And I'm pretty sure you can't upgrade it. I mean, why would you? It can be found at Link's house. This is Link's old house from Breath of the Wild. You should take a trip here and look at all the photos in here if you haven't been. To find it, you're going to want to come out here, back over here, to this well right here, and you can take the ladder, you can hop down whatever you want, find this area, you can read Zelda's diary, which gives hints about where the new champion's tunic is, which I'll be going over in a second. There's a chest right here, I believe, with the hairband. And if you read the diary, it'll tell you where this next item we're going to be talking about is. So let's get into it. Alright, the next item we're going to be talking about is, of course, the new champion's leathers. The new champion's tunic looks pretty awesome. And this, if you read Zelda's diary in the well, like just a second ago, you'll know that it is in Hyrule Castle. So I'm gonna show you where it is. Is a way to get this early if you want to. You just gotta launch out of the Skyview Tower, and we're gonna be gliding over toward Hyrule Castle. So I'm just gonna put on the glide armor and glide over there, but we're gonna want to go to the Sanctum of Hyrule Castle. So as you approach Hyrule Castle, if you haven't really been here before, there is the shrine over here. There's some stuff in Zelda's study as well, wherever that is. I think that's over here somewhere. But you can always come in here, or you can come in the bottom entrance, whatever you like. I'm gonna go in the top one. Oh yeah, and another collectible I don't actually have yet. Right here, the very top of Hyrule Castle, you can find the dusk bow. Not really part of the video, but it's like the new Twilight bow. It doesn't have as impressive of a range, but still pretty cool. So in here, this room, there'll be 2 chests. This room, there'll be another chest. This room, I'm pretty sure there's some more chests. We're gonna want to come to the throne room right here. And if you haven't been here before, what you gotta do, we're throwing 2 fire fruit at these little pillars. And once you do that, if you haven't done it, this little thing should unlock. And there's a treasure chest right here that contains the new champion's leathers. So, yeah, and then there's no set bonus, obviously, because this isn't a set. You can just upgrade it for a lot of defense. Alright, moving on. Next item we're going to be talking about is the stylish Cece hat. This hat you get for doing the 4 quests in Titania Village, I think it is. It's like... it's in here somewhere. You have to do... Well, I don't know which one it is, but anyway, you talk to Cece in Titania Village. She'll be standing right here. This armor won't be here either. And then you have to do Cece secret, Reedy secret, and pass out mushrooms. It's a whole long quest. I'll probably make a video on later or something, or go watch a different one. And then after you complete all that, you'll get this. It's not useful. It doesn't give any added effect. It just looks cool. Covers Link's eyebrows. Puts lipstick on. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Alright, moving on. The last and final item we're going to be talking about for this video is the Horriblin mask. It's like the other 3 monster masks, 4 monster masks, except it's new and it works on Horriblins. And it makes you do that weird crouching pose that all the other monsters do. So, yeah, let's go test it out. I'm just going through this cave. I'm hoping there's some in here somewhere. I'll find some in a minute. Anyway, the whole point of the Horriblin mask is just to disguise you from just Horriblins, which makes exploring caves easier. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure you can't upgrade it just like the rest of the monster mask, and like you don't need to anyway. So, yeah, that is all of the new armor sets and extra things in Tears of the Kingdom. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.